Ti ricordi quella sera che per gioco tu baciai? Sembrava solo un'avventura.
Now we're here in 2025. Everyone says stablecoins are hot. People are looking at this and they often can't remember what we had to get through and all the learnings we had to go through as an industry to get to a place where we're taken seriously now. There's legislations coming out.
Yep.
Banking institutions are here, even in this event today. And now we're, even as decaf, we're starting to see partnerships, more banking partnerships. We're about to launch a card today.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah. We're a card, Visa, not backed by a bank. So it goes to your wallet, a non-custodial wallet, to your card. You can spend all around the world. You can get in just about all around the world. So you can imagine, maybe you don't have a bank.
Yep.
But you have a card, a Visa card. You have MoneyGram, you can cash out. You have
you're the bank.
To go to a
you're
bank.
The bank. You don't need a bank.
You're a bank. You're a bank, but this is now global.
Yeah.
And globally accessible. It's not like Wise or Revolut where it's only in the Western world or some countries in the Western world that can have access to this.
Yeah.
It's like that level of neobanking, but for someone in Afghanistan or Colombia, Mexico, Nigeria, Tanzania. Yeah. Like
it's so cool. And you guys are working with Rain on that.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Super excited about that. And also really excited with Rain about the physical cards and the fact that you can use ATMs as well to increase that access to cash, which I think is a point that we're really excited about, is seeing now the institutions recognize the power of the global banking platforms, especially those in humanitarian aid and those doing really hard payments, such as Middle East, Latin America.
I was talking to Scott about this, and it seems like you guys are like traveling a lot, going to some of these like NGOs, like summits and these like really kind of government focused, aid focused, humanitarian focused efforts globally. Speak a little bit to that. And also just like where you guys, I think part of the battle, I'd imagine, is just like, how do you lower the noise of like what everyone thinks you should be or what opportunity might look like, and like continue to be strategic on where you're trying to bring this technology to market. Like, tell us a little bit more about that. Cause like what you've built is something that could be, you'd have a go-to-market approach in all different ways. How are you thinking about go-to-market right now? Maybe that's like what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, totally. The go-to-market for us right now is where we're seeing the screening demand, like the clients that are like, we have no other solution and we need something really desperately. And it actually comes from institutions trying to make payments or disbursements, payments to many people, to really, really hard populations. So we see that in NGO use case, as you mentioned, humanitarian use case. So for example, the UN, I was on a call with them this morning, and the different countries that they're trying to support, they're just trying to get money into these places. Now, stablecoins presents a really compelling option. That's
just like what Zach was trying to do, just like at the UN level.
Exactly. And not only is it in Colombia, but it can be in places like, well, the one I talked about this morning was in Afghanistan. People in caves that want to make money from their TikToks, their freelance work, their
people in caves.
Yeah. Hiding in caves and from attacks from the Taliban.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're just trying to get ahead. They're just trying to survive. Huh. And money is how they keep alive. They need food. They need to have hospital bills paid for. They need to live. They need to have some sort of sense of freedom. And if you excluded from the financial system, you would die in a lot of cases. And so we're looking at stablecoins in these regions as saving lives and really, really saving lives. But not only in Middle East, we have African use cases as well. A lot of trade and a lot of, manufacturing and cross-border money, especially from Europe or London to Nigeria, for example. And then you've got Latin America from the US flows to Mexico. We're sitting in a country in Mexico, $64 billion of remittances, a lot of that business trade. And, across all of Latin America is around, I think, $160 billion of remittances just alone. But then just freedom of high quality financial services.
Yeah. And is this going to feel like I'm in Afghanistan or I'm, wanting, like, is decaf from a business standpoint? Are you thinking about it as like, we're actually going to work with the UN here to equip them to bring a UN app or something to market powered by you guys? Is that the idea?
That was the discussion this morning. Yes, it's organizations like the UN and others as well.
They have relationships with these people already. Like these people trust the UN. Who's decaf? Like what is this? Like you're kind of just like, we'll just do it for you, let you put your name on it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to talk to you about a use case that I had a call about this morning.
Okay.
A case study. So in the International Aid Society in Geneva just had an event in Rwanda, Africa. They had to pay people from all around the world, more than 50 countries coming into one place, scientists, researchers, speakers, all talking about what's the current state of AIDS or HIV. And they needed to pay scholarships, so living allowances. And the traditional way was exactly like Zach. Carry cash in a backpack, fly it in, get people to line up, do all this stuff, and they have to wait for days and it's super unsafe. And then all of a sudden they go, well, we could do what Zach did. And that's what they did. They did a whole big disbursement to hundreds of people, 250 people, and they paid them all scholarship allowances, and they all went and cashed out in local moneygrams at the event or before the event. They didn't have to line up. They just went and did it in their own time. They had the freedom. Some of them took money back to their home countries.
So they downloaded some application powered by you guys.
Yeah.
Or was this a decaf? Did they think they were downloading decaf here?
Well, so we actually use the Stella's disbursement platform, which is just a platform. It's a wallet that does payments to a lot of people. You load up an Excel spreadsheet, you say, these are all the people I pay. Boom, the money goes out. The people click their email to receive the money. And if they don't have a decaf wallet, it will automatically download it. And if they do, it just drops straight into their wallet after a security verification.
Wow.
And then so they have the money, and then they just need to click withdraw. And then they go to their local location, or they fly back home, and then they get the rest of their money. They can transfer it to bank. And now with the Rain card, they can also use card, and really give them as many options as possible. And because it's a non-custodial wallet, they can send it to Binance if they want. They can send it to another platform, ATM, if they're in Bolivia, for example, and just gives them freedom of choice, where it's like, you know, we're not just locking them into a closed ecosystem. They can do whatever they want with their money. We just try to provide them with the best options they can have.
Thank you for the time. This was really cool. And I just I'm excited to keep watching the story unfold and the use cases that you guys are going to start to see. I love, the idea of you guys being behind the scenes with some of these organizations, empowering a lot of that is going to be a really fun chapter for your business. So thank you for making time for this. Any final thoughts for people listening about decaf, about, the next chapter for you guys, or where people can find out more about you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Best place is decaf.so is our website, decaf.so. And our Twitter is decaf_so as well. We post a lot of our work and a lot of
awesome
new features, but that's it. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Rick. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Cool, man. All right.
Ti ricordi quella sera che per gioco tu baciai? Sembrava solo un'avventura di Palma.